What filthy piece of shit did I do now?
My Twitter account is suspended.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Now, I don't know why at all. Your guess is as good as mine. I get no pop-up message when I try to log in other than your account is suspended. It doesn't say banned permanently or anything, but I received no email. Like I say, there's no pop-up message. I have no real idea why. And when it comes to Twitter, I'm mostly a good boy. So I don't know. I've been racking my brains trying to think of what it could be. Twitter's trust and safety generally aren't any more quick off the mark than their support section is. So it's unlikely to be the tweet of the screenshot of Will Wheaton's tweet about how Twitter used to be like that cool punk club and now it's been taken over by skinheads. I pointed out that in this analogy he would be the skinhead because it's him and people like him that have come in and tried to enforce a particular culture and police what other people say and do on the platform. So in that analogy he'd be the skinhead. It wasn't a call to harassment. I did mention him and he has me blocked, but then since he has me blocked he shouldn't see any messages from me that mention him. It wasn't an appeal to other people to harass him, even though, you know, during Gamergate, Will did unleash his hordes of fans upon me with targeted dogpiling and harassment. So, yeah, there's that. One rule for one rule for another. I retweeted a trio of cosplay butts dressed as Cammy from Street Fighter because they were fine asses. But they were covered, it wasn't pornography, and my account is set up so it says that it's sensitive content anyway, because I do occasionally tweet sensitive content. Going back further, I had a brief spat with some TERFs, trans exclusionary radical feminists, and they're notorious for abusing the reporting system and so on, for going after people. That was a couple of weeks ago, though, and while they're slow, I don't think they're that slow, so I'm not sure whether it's that. There's been a big purge of accounts going on. What was it, 70-something? I don't know whether it's 70,000, 70 million? Ugh. Who knows? A lot of accounts were scrubbed by Twitter recently because they were taken to be bots or whatever. And as part of that algorithm, it's whether you've been blocked by a lot of people. Well, I know I'm on several block lists. Yeah, that makes a bad metric for deciding who should be purged from the platform. And it's linked to my phone number and everything, so it's, you know, they know there's a real person behind it. So, I mean, it could be that. My engagement has lessened on Twitter, and I do spam my YouTube video links, blog posts, things like that, and that has become a much higher proportion of what I do on Twitter, in part because they are now hiding people's content. I get much less engagement than I used to, much less talk, much less banter and so forth going on Twitter than I used to, due to these algorithm changes. So if they've made me less visible and lowered the amount of engagement I can get on Twitter, and then punished me for the kind of automated stuff, like whenever I like a video or add a video to a playlist or put up a new video like this one, if they're punishing me for that, that seems a bit peculiar. I don't know. I basically have no idea. I got no email, got no message, nothing. I've got no idea whatsoever why my account's suspended, how long it's suspended, Usually you used to, when I've been naughty before, you get a little pop-up saying, this tweet was naughty, do you want to delete it, and then we'll let you have your account back in X number of hours. Nope, nothing like that. I have no idea of other accounts from aborted projects and so on, and they're not hidden. It's not evading a ban or anything to use them. They are all linked to the same phone number and to the same account. I was able to tweet from my Grimasaur account just to let people know what was going on. That's all I did, so that hopefully I couldn't be told off for avoiding the ban or anything. So I don't know. I've emailed support. I'm waiting to find out. Raising a fuss can sometimes tip the balance. So if you feel like dropping a message at Twitter or at their support Twitter account, by all means do. So the more serious part of this. Okay, I'm stuck at home. I'm basically a shut-in due to anxiety and other issues most of the time. Twitter is my water cooler. It's my way of socializing despite my physical and mental isolation. It's really important to me. I use it for my business. I use it for my men's issues and mental health advocacy. I was in the middle of supporting a couple of people who are going through a bad time at the moment through my DMs. So they've been left in the lurch. I hope they know what's happened to me. Hopefully they will when they try and check my account or reply to me. So they've been left in the lurch. I don't mention this much because I don't like to toot my own horn, but I do try to support people as part of my mental health advocacy, and they've been left hanging without knowing what's happened to me or why, and I don't know what's happened to me or why. So it's important for me, and it's important for other people that I continue to have access. So I don't know. I don't know. But if you want to follow me elsewhere, you can find me on Facebook, James.Desborough, or JD Writer is one of my pages / groups, or JGD Games is another one, or Postmortem Studios is another. So you can find me there, because you probably won't be able to follow my personal account because I think it's capped at 5,000. And Twitter seems to have a kind of unofficial around 5,000 cap for people for some reason. You can follow me on Minds, which is Grimichu again. You can find me on Steam. Screw it. All these links are below, so you should be able to find everywhere that I am there if you want to engage or let me know how things are going. But yeah, if you want to make a representation to Twitter support on my behalf, please do. And be polite, be nice, and just kind of ask them what the hell, or why haven't you given him any information? Things like that. So, yeah. Got to take the cats to the vet today, so that's me busy for quite a while, corralling and catching them. Zang.
Tell us your habits, your facts, your fears. Give us your address, your shoe size, your years, your digits, your plans, your number, your eyes, your schedule, your desktop, your details.
This is horrible what happened today. See, I don't like I have, okay, like a lot of you, I hate a lot, you know? But I hate with style and creativity.